as well. Hi everybody, I'm Michelle Cruz-Crocker. I'm the Academic Director for the Bachelor of Arts Completion Program, as well as the Director of Research Writing and Academic Projects. So within that title comes the capstone. So I monitor some of the capstones for the programs, and I wanted to let you know a little bit about what the capstone is, because I hear you're curious. So we have two options for you with the capstone. You could do a capstone project, or you can do a capstone seminar. Most of you, I would recommend you be taking the capstone seminar. Unless you're in a communications program, you do a portfolio. So the capstone seminar, what does that involve? The capstone's roughly a 30-page document in which you will determine a topic, you will write a thesis statement, you will define a problem that you're trying to solve, and then you will go on and conduct secondary research. There is no primary research in the capstone seminar course. Everything is done through already published literature. So we have you write a background where you include the importance of the topic and the problem you're trying to solve, and then assert your thesis. Next, you do an approach section, which is basically like your methodology, similar to what you've been preparing in the course that you're just taking. After you finish your approach section, you will write a literature review section. This is usually the most meaty part of the capstone. It's between 7 and 10 pages. It's all about the different research that's available to inform your topic, write your argument, and persuade your audience about whether or not your thesis is actually valid. After you have finished your literature review, you will create a solution to the problem that you identified earlier. The solution can be very practical, and this can take a variety of different, ways can be used to address the problem. So for example, you could write a training plan, you could write a set of recommendations for best practices, you could rewrite an organizational chart, you could do many more applied things. For example, you could use project management principles in a culture change. As you can tell, there's many different ways that you can handle the solution. This is the creative portion for you, and the solution comes out of the literature as well as your own understanding of the problem. After the solution, you move into a discussion section. The discussion section is just a deep analysis of your solution as to what's strong about it, what's weak, what opportunities are there to change it, what trends in your professional may also continue to inform that solution. The discussion reuses your literature that you had in the literature review. Finally, you wrap up the capstone with a recommendation section, which we typically say 3 recommendations for what needs to happen next, perhaps to implement the solution or what other research is recommended to be done. And a final conclusion is just a full wrap-up of the entire capstone, reiterating whether or not your thesis has been validated, and then going on to say, here's what we need to do, people, and create a call to action. And of course, there's always a big reference list at the end that you've been practicing in your research course, and that reference list contains between 25 and 40 sources. I recommend that as you go through your classes in your program, that you start collecting ideas about what problem you might want to solve or what problem is coming to mind. And then collect resources as you go through your courses, articles that might fit with that topic, readings that might fit with that topic, textbook chapters that may fit with that. And as you're going along, then you're collecting your different resources for use in the final capstone. In the capstone, you cannot repeat a topic area that you've done in your prior classes. However, you can expand on topic areas you may have covered in prior classes. Those are probably some of the best capstones we see are individuals who've been identifying a problem early on in their graduate coursework. So that tends to help you. If you ever have additional questions, you can always email me directly, and I'm just mcrocker@du.edu. And congratulations on getting through this course, and hopefully this helps you understand the capstone a little bit more.